Hello, I'm Lacey Thompson, and I'm going to take you through the install and operation of the VE-7 demo. You should have gotten a link to the download page. Easiest thing to do is go down to the Download Now link and save the target as, and I like to save it to the desktop of the computer. Then we can run it directly from the desktop. Double click on it, and it'll come up with the Windows Defender screen, which is par for the course. Click the More Info, and it will identify that it is the VE-7 Setup XC. And then we run anyway, and it will give you a verification that this is a digitally signed download, so you'll know that it's not tampered with. It's directly from us at LT Sound. It usually won't ask for this password, but if it does, it's asking for your Windows password. I don't use one, so I just click yes. And then it'll present you with a license agreement, which you can look over. To continue the install, we need to accept the agreement. And then we go to Next and accept the defaults and create a desktop shortcut. And then install. And then we'll launch it. And first time we run, it'll come up with an activation screen. We need to activate it with the key that you should have been sent. So we'll activate it online by copying and pasting the key. And then we'll activate the license key with this. And it says your license is activated. And so we just hit finish. And we've installed. And the first time that the VE-7 runs, it'll present you with a setup screen. First thing you want to do is test the input. Hopefully you hear a tone. If you're not using microphones, you can just accept whatever driver they present you, which will usually be the Windows audio driver. And you'll be able to do everything with regard to testing the key change, the vocal elimination, vocal isolation, everything but the microphone inputs. You can do the microphone inputs, but with the Windows audio drivers, your latency will be terrible. It's unacceptable, which is why it requires an ASIO capable interface for real-time, low-latency performance. So presuming you have an ASIO interface, to use the microphones, you would change the device type to ASIO. You want your sample rate to be somewhere between 64 and 128, okay? I usually use 64, okay? Test the audio again and be sure you hear a tone. And so then we're good to go. So that's it for the install. At this point, you have a fully operational VE-7 with the exception that it loops between the 45-second mark of a song and the 95 seconds. So you'll be able to play for 50 seconds of any song. You can just drop it on the faceplate, go through the elimination, isolate, and I'll show you all that in the next phase of the demo.